Hi friends, this is Sophie. Welcome to Stuti's Cuisine. Today I've made a very much wanted recipe or a drink which was being asked by many people, and here I am making it. And it's a wonderful, amazing drink which is called Kashmiri chai or pink tea. It's so nice, the appearance of the tea itself, and it's amazing. It's such a nice royal drink. The tea itself is so pleasing to one's eyes and it's so refreshing that everyone would love it. So here it is, I've made it. Here, I don't know whether you can see it. And it's so wonderful. I'll just taste and see. Too good. You can nibble on the nuts. And also, it's not only a drink by itself, you have a little bit of nuts, that is the almonds and the pistachios, which you can just chew on while you're drinking it. It's usually offered during weddings and great occasions. If you have a special guest, you can offer this particular tea and they would be really very pleased to have it, and thank you for giving them the opportunity to make it and give it to them. Thank you for all the subscribers, and please keep seeing and cooking and enjoying the various uploaded recipes I forward, and hope you all have a nice and blessed day. The ingredients for Kashmiri chai or pink tea: I've taken milk, 1 cup of this, okay, milk. Then the same cup, I've taken 2 cups of water. You need green tea. I've taken the mint tea sake for tea sake mint, so you can take plain green tea or any tea as you prefer. I just got this green tea, so I'm using it. You need a pinch of salt, a pinch of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of almond powder, 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar, or as per your taste. You can put more if you want, you can put less if you want. I've got few pistachios and almonds. And the main ingredient for the flavor, you have 1 stick, maybe an inch, stick of cinnamon, 1 star anise, 2 cloves, and 3 cardamoms, which I've just crushed it, okay? So we'll go to the other side and see how we do it. So I've kept the water on fire. I'm going to switch it on, okay? And I'm going to put my spices, the cinnamon, the star anise, the 2 cloves, and the cardamom. Putting 2 teaspoons of tea leaves, and we're just going to let it boil, okay? This is a pure herbal tea, okay, which I thought I didn't have the plain one. So I had the mint flavor, so I just put it. So people even put fresh mint, but I would prefer it to be nice and plain, just plain green tea. I didn't have it, so I just put what I had. So this is going to boil, and we're going to reduce it to 1 cup, okay? And I'll get back to you. So now you see how it is boiling. We have to reduce it to 1 cup, okay, because it's 2 cups of water. So now you just have to swirl it around and just, drop it with 1 ladle this way. Swirl it around and see how the colors. Now it's green, but you'll see gradually how it turns pink, okay? I've got the milk here, but I'm going to boil it when this is nearly done. Okay, so you have to just swirl it around this way and just drop it from the top. So I remember in Bombay, on the streets, they used to sell tea, and it used to be called 1 meter chai. So they used to go from one cup to the other cup, and they used to just pour it, like 1 meter high. And it was so good, It was called kadak chai. So we just wait for it to reduce, and we'll see the next step when it reduces, okay? So you see, you just have to swirl it around and just, drop it from a height with a ladle. So you have to do it in between. So usually, your ladle and your whichever vessel or the pot you're taking, it gets you really have to scrub it when you finish making it, because it gets, tanned with the tea color. So, and even your cooking range, if you're very particular about it, then you can just cover it with a silver foil, the aluminum foil, because even that tends to get stained with the tea tinge, because you do this in between. If you have a dedicated container to keep it only for tea, then it would be really good, because you're using it only for tea and it just keeps staining, because you're making a decoction of it. So it's not just putting it in boiling water and having the light tea. It's a decoction you're making. So we just wait. It did reduce a bit. I've kept it on the highest flame and I'm standing close to it so that it won't spill over. So I'll get back. I can get the lovely aroma of all the spices. It's such a nice, the whole house, when you make this tea is really with this aroma. It's such a nice sense of feeling. So if you want a nice aroma, you can even make a decoction of this. And by the way, this decoction, if you have extra, you can even keep it in the fridge, and it remains for at least a week without getting spoiled, and there's no change in the taste when you make it. You just have to mix it with milk, boiled milk, and you have the tea. So it definitely remains for 4 to 5 days without getting spoiled. The sight of it is so pleasing, and it has got a royal touch in it. Okay, so now I'm going to put the pinch of salt. And I'm going to put a pinch of baking soda. So you see, here it gets bubbled. You just have to stir it continuously and keep dropping it this way, okay? It's not reduced to half as yet, okay? See how it's getting dark? And you see all the tea leaves have swelled up. You see? And it depends on the tea leaves you are buying to. So buy the best quality tea, or any tea. If you're used to tea drinkers, they would generally buy the best quality tea, especially green tea. So we'll just wait for it to again reduce. So here you see it's reduced to half, and see how dark it's become. Okay, and now we're going to do something really interesting. Just put it slow. And I have ice cold water here, and I'm going to pour 1 cup in it. There you go. And we're going to put it on high fire and again reduce it. Okay, keep swirling it around and dropping it from a height this way. So you have to again do the same thing and make a decoction of it. Okay, let's go round and round and dropping it from a height. Okay, and I'll come back after it gets reduced. You just have to do the same thing. So here I'm going to switch on this the fire for the milk, slow fire, so that it gets ready slowly. Okay, and you see here it's still boiling. You just have to swirl it and drop it this way. Okay, long way to go. It takes long, but it's really so pleasing to the eye and also so very tasty. So in the milk, I'm going to put the sugar, the almond powder, and just stir it. The almond powder is only for a little richness, and it's a special tea, right? So we just make it a little more rich. You're not having it every day. And I'm going to put some almonds and pistachios. So let's put it and let it get softened. So you see the color of the pistachio has turned it slightly green. See, it's so good, these pistachios. I just love them, you know. Let's put more. Put all those little ones. So it's just not only, you know, like drinking tea. You have a lot of nuts in it, so that you can just have nibble on it and chew on it. It's a real treat. So you see the color now? It's getting darker, and if you see the bubbles, you can see a light tinge of the reddish pink in the bubbles. I don't know whether you can see it there. So let it boil and hold it back. So let's give a stir to this milk. So here the milk is nicely boiled and it's thick. Okay, I'm just taking all the cream from the sides. It's almost done. See, it's become so nice. It's like burgundy red. You see? It takes long, but you know, it's worth it. So you see, it's reduced. I'm going to switch it off. Here I've just switched it off. Okay, and here I've got my thick milk. Okay, the fire is still on very low, and what I'm going to do now is just pour it here. Okay, if you want more of pink, I'm going to put more. Here it is, you get the pink color. Okay, I'm going to put cream, that is 1 tablespoon. You can put your homemade cream or any cream you want, and just give it a whip. Okay, I'm going to put it off. It's ready to drink. Okay, the pink tea is ready. Okay, let me just show it to you. Here. I don't know whether if you can see the color. And I'm going to just put it in a cup and get back to you. Here it is. You see? A lovely color, the pink color with the nuts floating on the top, right? Okay.